Good morning, everybody. Welcome to pre-market update. Futures this morning are hanging around neutral line and going towards sell zone here. This is Nasdaq. Let's look at long-term chart and see how things are going. Let me open this chart now. This is VWAP and this is Nasdaq. You can see yesterday also we came to same position as on Friday. Last Friday we came to same level. We got rejected there, and now again we're trying to go towards this position. Ideally, this we should come back to this dotted line, okay? So it should come back at some point. I don't know what would be the reason to come back there. 2% down at minimum, okay? The best zone to buy is below this green line here, all right, which is around 23 and below. And you can see market acts as this middle line acts as a magnet. So the higher we go, this is usually turns out to be a very good short opportunity in my opinion. So that's what this chart is telling me. And even yesterday, you can see here, this was Monday morning. We came to nice pump to this red line here and to the dot, exactly to the dot, and then got rejected there. Came to a neutral line. Now again, we're trying to go there. Looks like today's Apple event. So we'll keep an eye on Apple and see how things are going. Yesterday, tried to come very close to my buy zone, but jumped towards the end of the day. There's a gap here around 230, so I'll be keeping an eye on that gap. So are they going to drop Apple to 2.79%? That's quite possible. So I will see. Maybe I'll keep an order here around 2.230.85 to see if it gets filled um, during the event. So we'll see what they say. I'm not sure what time it's the event. Maybe that can help us to see exactly. I think usually it's in the afternoon sometime. So we'll see. Um, Anyhow. So that's with the Apple and then S&P 500 here. Similar story here. Came trying to come very close to the sell line, but because Nasdaq was very strong, this was a bit weaker. But again, it's here right now. Look to sell above 65.30. Look to buy below 64.86 just for today. Bitcoin here, all of a sudden again bouncing. Like you can see, very good trades. As soon as it touches green line, it just bounce like time and time again. So you can see every time it goes here, just bounce magically. So we'll see. We'll wait for it to come back to this green line 111523 before we take next trades. So let's look at other chart, guys. Please hit the like button as I'm going through these charts. And if you want to know more about this level, subscribe to my channel. Link in the description of this video. So this is a 4 hours chart of ABS. You can see um, our year-end target is 65.86, but um, there's a decline possible. Year-end is still a couple of months away. I'm expecting a decline, something like this, to at least touch this orange line. We'll see when that happens. What would be the culprit? I don't know, but a decline will be very healthy for the market. So that's what I'm thinking in terms of daily chart. Here's daily chart of SPX. You can see here it was an indecision candle, yesterday's candle on SPX. Very, very interesting. And what they're doing today, this is live market, so it's not showing that way. We'll see what they want to do. It's not futures at a 0.1%, so we'll see what they want to do. Nothing interesting here, but just remember all these gaps, the downside. See a lot of opportunity to go down and fill some of these gaps. So I won't be buying when I know at some point in future will be lower. So I will just let it do its thing. You just have to be patient. Like one of the other things in this market as a trader, you have to be very, very patient. This is NDX chart, 1 hour chart. You can see this gap is still not filled. Yesterday I had a gap up, they still did not fill this gap. So S&P 500 they filled, but you can see one more gap is left on Nasdaq. So many gaps are there, and that gap is where we closed. Is about not much, 0.4% away, but there's still a lot of other gaps to be filled. And this is live market, still above all moving averages, struggling to like do a big breakout above all previous high. So Nasdaq is still in front of massive resistance. MES is also, you can see it made a new high, but again, like it's not easy to just keep going higher. It's a lot of resistance overhead on these stocks. Bitcoin, here you go. Bitcoin is also in front of this yellow line, which is acting as a 50 EMA resistance. So let's see when and if it can break. And this is BTC gaps. Now there is a gap around 116,800, so they could go and fill this gap and then come back later. So just remember this gap also around 97K, 91K, also gap at the top. So we'll see which way they want to take it. VIX is also not showing any signs of buying right now. I don't see any buy signal yet. So that means market could still go higher. Okay, market could still go higher, but we'll keep an eye on both VIX and indices. Tesla got rejected yesterday, but there's still this gap which is not filled around 339.25 to be exact. Sorry, 338.96. So I'm looking for that gap fill before Tesla can do its next move. Okay. Apple I talked about got a 9 count sell signal, could be coming for this gap fill. That will be on this 20 moving average. So a support there as well. If that doesn't hold, then we're probably coming back all the way back to 214. nvda here trying to turn. So it had a couple of days of decline and could be trying to turn here, but yesterday also it left a gap here. So I can show you if I go to 1 hour chart, regular trading session, you can see this gap is still not filled. So could be coming back to actually fully fill this gap. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. And after filling that gap, they could go higher to fill this top gap. So avgo is yesterday also was green 3%, just everywhere on the top, just flagging it here. Let's see, it just wants to looks like just flag and breakout. Apart from that, bond market again, new highs, just flagging. Commodities, crude oil in the buy zone, trying to recover, trying to change the trend here. Natural gas also 9 count sell signal. I will not touch natural gas here. Gold also extremely overbought. Like looks like gonna be a blow off top. So I don't want to touch gold here as well. Silver also just extremely overbought here. Dollar is building some momentum. Could be getting ready for a breakout. We'll see. Um, and that's about it for today, guys. If there's anything particular you want me to review, let me know. I'll um, put a comment in the description of any particular stocks. This is also BN. I just was just looking. CNQ also looks like breaking down, but let's see. Got 8 count sell signal. I will wait for a count 789 for buying it again. We'll see. Okay, let's see how market behaves today, guys. Again, overall, just remember so many gaps. Just be patient. Market will come back down. You just have to be patient. Okay, take care. Bye.